You're watching Through the Looking Glass with Dr. Ginny Klein.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ginny Klein, and I've missed you, so I'm back with a new show for us all. It's about our feelings, fears, and fantasies, our pain and our pleasure, our problems and our solutions. It's a time for us to get together, talk things over, think things over, and find out what is going on with us. Hi, Barbara, how are you?
Well, I wish I could say okay, but I'm not really okay. I am so frustrated right now, I could scream.
What are you frustrated about?
I have been working at this company now for 4 years. And I have this boss, and he's been my boss for a year. I have always gotten good reviews. I've always gotten good raises.
But with
him, I can't do anything right. It's like someone took me and erased everything that I did, and here's this new person working for this man. When he talks to me, I think he's talking to someone else. I look at him and I can't sit right at my desk. I can't answer the phone. I can't do anything right for him. I can stay late, do a report, I'll have it on his desk, everything is fine. I'll have the folders, I'll have everything perfect, and he'll find something.
Do you ever wonder, no matter what you do, it's never good enough?
No.
Does he remind you of any time in your life that you tried to be an excellent person, and no matter what you did, it wasn't good enough?
No.
You never had
No.
anyone like that in your life?
Mm-mm. No, I can't think of
And
anyone in my
Did you ever
life.
think, well, if I did everything perfectly,
But I
they wouldn't
did.
be critical?
But that's what I don't understand. I do a very good job.
That's what you know. How about the belief you had when you were a child? Was there anybody that was critical to you as a child? Well, you're uncomfortable. I can see it.
I don't know if,
Who was very perfectionistic?
well, my mom would try to teach me things, and, if I didn't pick it up right away, she'd keep on me, but I think
How
that's...
would she keep on you? What would she say to you?
No, you didn't do it right. You have to do it this way.
Okay. In your imagination, did you want to do it right and say, if I did it perfectly, she wouldn't say that anymore?
Well, yeah. If
Okay, now you have a boss that's telling you what you didn't do right, and you do everything you can, it's never good enough,
Okay. Here's the thing.
according to him.
Here's the thing. Say my mother was teaching me to tie my shoes.
Yeah.
And she taught me how to do it, and she showed me, and I didn't get it right.
The first time.
Right. She'd say, you didn't get it right, here's how you do it. So she was teaching me,
Okay.
which, that's okay. My boss isn't teaching me anything. He said, do the report, put it on my desk, and honest to God, if it's an inch away from the middle of the desk, he's looking for it. He said to me, where's the report? And I wanted to say, where's the report? Should it have been dancing off the desk? What do you mean, where's the report? It's in the damn middle of the desk. It's right there. And he wants to know, where's the report?
Okay. There are certain people that are just like your boss. If you, as a child, said, I didn't get it right, and if you wished or imagined you should get it right away, you wouldn't have to hear that from your mom. She was trying to teach you, and you understand that with your intellect, but with your imagination, there's no limit. You should get it the first time perfectly.
See, I don't feel that way. And you know what? There was not one typo in that report. It was excellent. Everything was fine. He didn't know where it was.
I get it.
leaning on the buzzer. Where's the report? Where's the report? I wanted to say, is there something wrong with your head? It's right in front of you, you moron. But of course I can't say that. But there's something wrong with this man.
I know.
Why don't they haul him off to the nut house or something?
If I don't see it right away, it's not here. So it's not me
It's
that
a-
can't find it. In other words, I'm going to project my not seeing it right away. Instead of dumping on me, I'm going to dump it on you. Do you get this?
No,
Do you get this?
I don't understand.
Look,
First
I
of all,
didn't say it's reasonable. People imagine I should see something, get something immediately. If I don't, I hate myself. Now, I'm not going to hate myself. I'm going to point to you, and I'm going to say, where's the report? When it's right in front of his eyes.
He's
There's
an
no
idiot.
logical way to
he's an
explain
idiot.
this.
I mean, how
No.
did he get his job?
No,
I mean,
he's-
don't they screen people for their mental health? He's crazy. And I'm at the point where I'm pulling, I look in the mirror sometimes and I go, what's up? He drives me insane.
How could he
I
have
need
the
this
power?
job.
Look.
I've been good at this job. I'm excellent at this job.
convincing?
I want to get rid of him. I don't even know how to do it. If I could go to personnel, get rid of him.
You might bump into another person. What you need to get rid of is the fact that you have that is the belief that you have power over what other people do. You don't have power over who they are.
But at least let's call a spade a spade. Do the report, okay. Put it on my desk, okay. It's on your desk.
Barbara.
It's honest to God. He walks into the room, and I think he sits down, and he looks, and if it's not directly in his line of vision, he's so stupid. He doesn't even know.
Just a minute.
I'm going to put big, flashy notes on it.
What you need to understand is how the mind works. If he doesn't see something instantly, he's a complete and utter failure, and he hates himself.
He doesn't hate himself, he hates me.
He projects this hate over to you so he doesn't have to feel it.
I don't know. He grunts at me. Honest to God, he looks at me like I'm pond scum.
Instead of-
He grunts. I say, good morning, and he
Barbara.
goes, ugh. Like there's something wrong with him.
There is something wrong with him.
But how come I feel like I came here because I thought maybe you could write me a prescription
You
for
didn't tie your shoe right.
some
No, you
medication?
didn't tie your shoe right. I should have the first time.
I'm not getting that.
Okay, the fact is, you knew intellectually later on that she was trying to teach you and she wasn't being. But in our imagination, we wish we could get it right away. And if it takes a couple of times to do it, we get down on ourselves.
So this is my problem.
Your problem is that you're taking this man's problem and you're so upset about it because you can't change this man. You can't change how he responds to you.
No.
That's right.
No.
That's a fact. That's not a
No.
failure. Barbara, that's not a failure. That's a fact.
I wish he would go move to another department.
You have
Or
lots of-
I don't want to move because it's not my fault. It's his fault because
If
he's
you-
crazy.
I agree with you. It is not your fault.
But it's not fair that I have to work with a crazy person and he's out of his mind and I have to come in every day and be exposed to this grunting and this
Why does-
groaning. Doesn't anybody see
Why do
it?
you take what he says personally? He's
Well,
crazy.
hello.
You say he's crazy?
Hello, he's grunting at me. He's not grunting at the person who sits next to me. He's grunting at me. It's something about
Barbara,
me.
Barbara, it's something about you, man?
Yeah, it's got to be. He
You
doesn't
just
grunt
told-
at anybody else.
You just told me, no, I'm sure he does.
Well, it's not my work, but he
Barbara,
maybe doesn't like
Barbara,
me
why
because
are
of
you
my
so
hair
upset?
color or
Why are you so upset about a man that you know is crazy?
because no one else thinks he's crazy but me. Everyone else thinks he's just fine. He's walking around like he's just fine. He's waving to people, smiling at people, getting people coffee. He's just wonderful. But then when he comes over to me, it's Grunt City. Grunt.
Maybe you remind him of his mother.
Oh, great. Great. Maybe I'll wear a wig tomorrow or something.
But
You know,
Barbara, why are you upset when you know what he's doing is ridiculous?
Because it's every single day a different form of crazy. And honest to God, it's affecting my life. With friends, like I don't know which end is up half the time. Did I do that right? Is that okay?
Okay, there's your self-doubt right there from a crazy man. If I sit here and tell you you're a giraffe, what would you do? Feel bad?
No, I think you should be away with him.
Okay, the fact is that if there's not some kind of root in which you believe that if you did everything right, nobody would treat you like this, they will treat you like this if that's who they are.
Okay. So what do I do about this? All right. So what you're saying is I'm not a normal person. So because
What?
I react to this. I'm not normal.
No, what are you
so
talking about normal?
no, but say you
What's
put a
normal?
normal. I don't know, somebody who wouldn't take it personally. So what would a normal person do with this kind of person? Probably smack them.
I don't think that you're not normal. I think that most of us take what people do to heart when our intellect knows what they're doing is totally ridiculous because the thing is right in front of them. But people take it to heart because of their own issues, like you remembered about tying your shoe. And intellectually your mother was just teaching you. But somewhere in our mind, we're a good kid, and you obviously are a very good worker, and you want to learn it right away. And then you blame yourself because you didn't get it the first time.
I got it. He didn't get it.
No. I'm talking about the shoe. It creates since we all.
I was a kid. How was I supposed to get the shoe right the first time? Didn't take me too long.
Bob, imagine in your imagination, we can blink and make the earth spin the other way.
I don't
There's
have a
no
very
limits.
good imagination.
You have a
I'm not
terrific
creative at all.
You have a terrific imagination when you create something you wish you could do, and nobody would ever say, no, that's not right.
As you're talking, you know what I want to do?
What?
I
Smack
want
me.
to smack them. I want to go in there, and if I could smack them and nobody would know, I would do it.
That's
I
not-
would go in and I would go, boom.
Barbara, it's easier to smack him than to smack yourself and say, I didn't do it right, because you know better.
All right, so suppose I put a normal person in my chair,
What do you
and
mean
I
normal?
observed how someone who doesn't have this shoe tying problem would go, and how would they react to him? When he said that, would they call him
Okay, go ahead,
stupid?
say it to me.
Would they call him stupid and
Say
say,
it to me,
stupid, you have
Barbara,
the thing in
Barbara,
front of
you
you?
be the boss and say it to me. Here's the paper.
What paper? I can't find it. Where is it? You said it's on my desk. It's not on my desk.
I don't think you should treat yourself so badly when you can't find something right away.
Oh, yeah, that's going to go over well. I'm supposed to say that to him?
What I'm asking you, are you responding to what I said to you? You're not attacking me right away.
Okay.
Stay in your role, okay? Let's do it again. Go ahead, be the boss. Here's your paper.
Barbara, you said you put it on my desk. You didn't put it on my desk. I can't find it. Barbara, would you get in here and find the damn paper for me?
You shouldn't be so hard on yourself because you can't find it right away. It's right there.
Now, how?
Stay in role.
Okay, sorry. What do you mean I
How?
can't find it? Stop this psychobabble. Just find the paper and go sit outside and leave me alone. That's how he talks to me.
Well, I don't know who you're mad at, but this is unreasonable.
I wish you could go sit in my seat and tell him that.
I'm trying
You
to-
want to take my job
I'm
for one
trying to
day?
tell you that the man, you're right.
He's
it has
nuts.
a very
He's
big-
crazy.
Okay, that's just a label that doesn't explain a thing.
No, but he's making me crazy.
He's projecting his anger at something he can't find at you because you're there. Instead of hating himself, you're putting it on him.
You know what I'd like to do? The next time, hide the paper under his desk.
Okay. Let's focus on your being so affected by this crazy guy.
It
This
really
neurotic
is affecting
guy.
me.
If you didn't get the shoe tied the right way, and you imagine you should, because mommy's teaching you and you should get it right away, and if you did it perfectly, she wouldn't say that's not right. If you set up a system inside your head of a self that would do everything right so nobody would ever tell you something bad, then you would be okay. But instead of getting mad at yourself, you hate this guy, I don't blame you because he's a pain in the neck. But the point is that that's just who that person is. So if I called you a giraffe, you know you're not a giraffe, you never said you should be, so you'd laugh at me. You'd say, Jenny's crazy.
Okay.
You understand? The only
I think a
reason
little
it
bit.
upsets, you're getting it a little bit. This is new stuff because it's not new to you because we all imagine, well, you probably got A's in school, you were a very hard worker, you probably did very well, I'm guessing, because it's the first time we've met, right?
Yeah,
You
I did okay.
And you do an excellent job at work, you always do it just right. But if someone criticizes, I can't find it, all of a sudden, that other thing that's totally unreasonable, that perfect self you should be, says he wouldn't be mad or he wouldn't say anything negative if I got it perfectly right. And it was right in front of him. Logically, you know that. The other part doesn't.
Okay.
Are you beginning to get this? This is hard to get.
Okay,
Most
so-
people don't understand.
All right. So
Yeah,
when I'm little and I'm learning to tie my shoe,
yeah.
and my mom tells me, say I tried 3 times. I don't remember how long it took me, but say it took me 3 times
That's fine.
to learn to tie my shoe.
Mhm.
So then I got it right.
Mhm.
So I liked getting it right.
Yeah.
So now when this guy,
But what would your perfect imaginary self say? Why did it take you 3 times? Should have done it right the first time. If there's a perfect self, if something you wish to be, it would criticize you for that.
I'll have to think about that.
Think about it.
But with him,
When you make a mistake, how do you feel? You're hard on yourself?
if I make a mistake, I'm okay with it. But if someone tells me to do something a different way or that I didn't do it right, then I get angry.
You get angry at them, but when you make a mistake, are you ever, oh God.
No, I think I'm okay with if I make it. But if someone points it out and said, oh, I want you to do it this way, or you did it wrong.
Yeah, but
If someone tells me I did it wrong, I
You
hate that.
You try very hard to do things very well.
Right.
Right.
I
There
try
is-
to do what's asked
But
of me.
Barbara, there is an inner critic, an idea. Oh, I didn't do that right. Oh, God, I didn't do it right. There's a little voice inside us that puts us down for it that we don't hear. It's unconscious. We only hear the outer voices put us down. And then we get mad at them. We fight the war, not with that self that's we're not aware we have. I'm trying to, suggest to you that we all wish we could do it the first time. We didn't, so we're not doing it. But the other people criticize us. We fight it out with them instead of the guy inside. And that otherwise you would not be this upset with the crazy guy. The guy is nuts. He has a perfection, and he's projecting it to you. If you have a perfection, you'll project it to someone who's putting you down. Because you don't know it's a self inside putting us down. We're not even aware of it anymore.
Okay. All right.
Because you wish you do well, you work very hard to do well, and you did well. But the wishes are magical. You get it the first time. Otherwise, it doesn't count. And that's unconscious. That's 90% of your brain. So when someone else is doing it to you, you can put all that anger not at yourself but at him because he's obviously nuts.
Yeah. So it's
He
hard.
doesn't know this either. That's why he's projecting it to you.
But why is he so nice to everyone else?
I doubt that that's true. Because this is a systematic, automatic reaction. putting others down
So
if he
do-
can't find something.
Okay, so maybe it really isn't me that he doesn't like. Maybe it's because I'm working with him.
It's
So
him
we-
he doesn't like when he can't find something right in front of him, he's yelling at you. It's totally unreasonable.
But what I'm really trying to find out is if he's nice to other people in the office, maybe he doesn't need them to do anything for him, or he
What you
would
don't-
be that way.
You do not observe all the times he does this to others as well. It's a system inside that I don't think that he's a nice person and only not nice to you.
Well, I think he's a
that's
phony, that's for sure.
He's a mess. He's critical of others so he doesn't have to feel his self-hate, and I don't think that's just you he's critical of. I'm sure if you asked around, you would find the same behavior with others. That's probably what it is.
Okay, so now what do I do? What do I do with him? How do I,
You don't change him. You ask yourself, what's my anger about? No matter what I do, it won't change a giraffe into a pussycat.
right,
It won't change a person with this problem into a reasonable person. I don't care what you do. You don't have that kind of power, neither do I.
so how do I handle him?
Well,
when
we
he's,
did that little role play, okay, let's do it again. Where is it? Where is it? Where is that report?
it's right on your desk, idiot. No, I'm kidding.
What are you going to think to yourself?
Oh, there's something wrong with him.
There's something wrong with
Him.
not me.
Right,
And you know that intellectually, but
Right.
underneath, if I did it right the first time, I wouldn't hear any criticism.
how about if I said to him, where would you like the report on your desk so you can find it?
Forget it. Just say you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. It takes you off the map as who he's blaming. You shouldn't be so hard on yourself. The whole reason he's blaming you is to remain unaware of his self-hate if he can't find something instantly. Like he can't tie your shoe instantly, he can't find something instantly. She's blaming you. So if you make him aware of that, he's going to shut his mouth very quickly.
So don't hate yourself because you can't find it in the middle of your desk?
In other words, you say,
'Cause you're
you
stupid?
shouldn't be so, no, say it very compassionately. If you
I
can
can't.
manage.
I'm like ready to kill this guy.
No,
You know?
you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. When you stop being hard on you, you will not take what he's doing personally. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's true. And you'll say to him, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself, it's right there.
You shouldn't be so hard on yourself. It's right there.
Yeah. Try it.
Oh boy, I'm going to have to come back. I'm going to have to come back every week to learn how to do this.
This is
Because-
something that people don't understand.
Well, I get it now.
Oh, good.
Sort
That's
of.
because you're very smart and you are getting it.
Yeah, but
and you notice that your anger is less.
I know. That's because I've been telling somebody
'Cause
about
this
it.
isn't about your failure. It was right on the desk.
No, but-
it's about his craziness.
But you know
You're
what,
right
Dr.
about
Klein?
that.
It really helps when I talk about it. So I'm
Sure.
talking about it to you, so that makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I'm not crazy, he's crazy.
That's
That's
right.
why I talk about it to my friend all the time, and she said, Carol, why don't you, leave that job?
You don't have to leave a job if you do not personalize inside. If you understand this, you'll get good at not letting yourself put yourself down, because logically you don't think you're doing that. But if you separate him from who you are, you will not be affected by what he says. You'll know this is his problem, but you do know, but you're so angry about it, there's something else inside yourself that you have to say. If I were, then everybody would be reasonable. I'm sorry. I don't care what you imagined. You can't make other people reasonable. They got their own mind and their own history, and that's how they react.
You know, I feel bad for myself in a way, because why do I have to have a boss like this? You know, why,
You can't
did
change his
great.
character.
I've been there for a long time. I got along great. For the past year, this man has been making my life miserable.
That's a good question.
I feel
We're
bad
go-
for myself.
We are going to answer that next time we come, okay?
Okay, could you write that down? Because I know I'm not going to remember any of this.
I will.
You
I
know
will
what?
give you a book I wrote. It's called How to Get Free, okay?
Okay.
So
maybe
I
the
will
next
give-
time. Maybe the next time, what you can do is we'll make a
need-
tape.
Yeah, right. Bring a tape recorder. That's good.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see you next week, okay?
Thank you.
Take care. Okay, I want to say hello to Carol Dorley. You did that role so well because you are a
Oh, that was
therapist.
fun, yes.
You are a therapist in
Somerville.
Somerville. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Carol
That was fun.
Dorley. That was a fun role. It's all improv, so I hope you enjoyed it.
I did.
And I just want to say thank you for watching and saying hello when I'm bopping around the town. And I want to thank you for your letters and your comments. And if you have ideas for a show, please, an issue, please write to me. And it's all on the screen, so get yourself a pencil. And I'd like to. You can also see the show on YouTube, and you can call me at 908-722-2933. It's on the It's on the screen, or just be real good to yourself and just keep looking through the looking glass. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Dr. Jenny Klein would love to hear from you. Email her, jennyklein@gmail.com, or give her a call at 908-722-2933. If you'd like to see more, feel free, just go to drjennyklein.com.